In the meantime, though, let's bring you one other news story that as thousands of people remain displaced by three huge storms which have hit Madagascar in the last month, the fourth tropical storm has begun to strike. This is Cyclone Emnati making landfall on southern Madagascar just a week after a tropical storm which came soon after another cyclone which affected some 270,000 people, claiming 120 lives. On top of all that, 21,000 people still remain displaced from when Tropical Storm Anna struck in late January. The UN's World Food Programme saying it's now on an emergency footing. Well, Gail Borgia reports for France 24 from Antananarivo.
Cyclone Emnati's path is almost the same as that of Cyclone Batsirai that hit Madagascar 2 weeks ago. The only difference is that Cyclone Emnati is a bit less violent, but its area of influence is much larger, which means that landslides and massive floods are to be expected, according to Malagasy forecasters. There is also a high risk of storm surges, which means water will rise with waves of 20 to 45 feet that could submerge some parts of the east coast. There has been no respite for Malagasy coast. Mananzari town and the commune of Nusivark were almost entirely destroyed by Cyclone Batsirai. Humanitarian workers are still helping the populations that are struggling to recover from Batsirai. In fact, it is as if time was suspended as Mananzari looks like if the cyclone had just hit. The most vulnerable populations cannot afford material to rebuild their houses. Public buildings have not yet been rebuilt, so everything is very slow. Access to food and drinking water is still difficult and depends on humanitarian help. And this situation has been causing an increase in cases of diarrhea or COVID-19. And obviously, the arrival of Emnati will make things worse.
Gail Borgia there in Antananarivo.